A bar plus B bar dot product 2A bar minus 3B bar equal to, we need to find out. Yes, students, A bar plus B bar, that is one vector. 2A bar minus 3B bar, one more vector. So between two vectors, dot product. So finally we will get only one number. Dot product is a scalar finally. Yes, here A bar plus B bar dot 2A bar minus 3 bar 2 into A bar dot A bar minus 3 into A bar dot B bar plus 2 into A bar dot B bar. Students, yesterday we have seen A bar dot B bar equal to B bar dot A bar. But A bar cross B bar cross A bar not the same. But the dot product is same. Right. Next last minus 3 B bar dot B bar. Yes, here A bar dot A bar. A bar dot A bar is nothing but what now? Simply A square. Because A into A cos of 0, because angle between same two vectors, that is a 0, cos 0, 1. So now 2A square minus 3A bar dot B bar plus 2. That means now simply minus A bar dot B bar. Indirectly minus AB cos theta. And the last minus 3B square. So now answer is 2A square minus 3B square minus AB cos theta is nothing but A bar plus B bar dot 2A bar minus 3B bar. Okay, take this answer. Yes, one more problem. A bar equal to 2I cap plus J cap minus K cap, and B bar equal to 3I cap minus J cap and then plus K cap. So two vectors given A bar and B bar. Now our target is between these two vectors, angle find out. So angle between these two vectors is now our target. To find the angle, we can use either dot product or cross product. Because if you take cross product, sign in terms of sign you will get. If you take dot product, in terms of cos the sum. But when compared with the vector product, dot product is very fast process. So that's why here A bar dot B bar equal to AB cos theta. Then from that, theta equal to cos inverse A bar dot B bar divided by A. A bar dot B bar by AB. Yes, now cos inverse A bar dot B bar. Yes, 2 into 3, that is 6, plus minus 1 divided by A, that is the magnitude of A bar. Magnitude of A bar under root, yes, 2 square 4, 5, yes, next one 6. Root to 6 is a bar. Next to modulus of B bar, nothing but a B. Under root 3 square 9, 10, 11. Now 6 minus 1 minus 1, that is now 4. So final answer, cos inverse 4 divided by root 66. So this is the angle between these two vectors A bar and B bar. Two vectors A bar and B bar. This is the angle, right? Take that. Yes, students, one more problem. 2I cap plus 3J cap plus X K cap. Another vector, 3I cap plus 4J cap plus 2K cap. This is A bar and it is a B bar. Yes, students, two vectors given, but these two vectors, that z component of first vector A bar is unknown. That's why now written as a X. You don't know that. And later examiner given these two vectors A bar and B bar, both are perpendicular to each other. A bar is perpendicular to B bar. Then our target is the unknown value, that X equal to question mark. Yes, students, we know two vectors are perpendicular to each other. Which product to 0? Dot or cross? Yes, dot product 0, because in that now cos is there, cos theta. So that's why now A bar is perpendicular to B bar. A bar dot to B bar is a 0. A bar dot to B bar. Yes, now dot product very simple. 2 into 3, 6. 3 into 4, 12. Yes, here 2 into x equal to 0. 12 plus 6, that is 18. Send that side minus 18. Therefore, x equal to minus 9. Right? So, two vectors are perpendicular means dot product to 0. Then unknown value we can find out. Take that. Yes, next one more. A bar plus B bar is perpendicular to B bar, and A bar plus 2B bar is perpendicular to A bar. Yes, so students, here two vectors given, one is A bar, another is a B bar. A bar magnitude A and B bar magnitude B. But vector A bar plus B bar is perpendicular to second vector B bar. And A bar plus 2B bar another vector. That is perpendicular to first vector A bar. Then find the relation between A and B. Relation between A and B. Just wait. A bar plus B bar is perpendicular to B bar. Between two perpendicular vectors, dot product is a 0. So A bar plus B bar dot B bar is nothing but a 0 because both are perpendicular. Then later A bar dot B bar plus B bar dot B bar is a B square equal to 0. This is the first condition. Now from the second condition, A bar plus 2B bar is perpendicular to A bar. A bar plus 2B bar is dot product of A bar is a 0 because again perpendicular to each other. Now A bar dot A bar is a square plus 2 into A bar dot B bar or B bar dot A bar, both are same. So now 2 A bar dot B bar is a 0. So now students, two conditions came. Number one, A bar dot B bar plus B square equal to 0. That is the second. But from this now we can write 2A bar dot B bar plus 2B square equal to 0. Same here also, A square plus 2A bar dot B bar equal to 0. Yes, from this, A equal to root 2 into B. That means ratio of magnitude of A bar and the magnitude of B bar is a root. Yes, this is the relation between A and B. Yes, students, take this. Yes, next to A bar plus 3B bar is perpendicular to 7A bar minus 5B bar and A bar minus 4B bar is perpendicular to 7A bar minus 2B bar. Yes, students, no problem. Again, two vectors A bar and B bar. A bar plus 3B bar, that is one vector. 7A bar minus 5B bar, that is another vector. These two vectors perpendicular again. And similarly, A bar minus 4B bar, 7A bar minus 2B bar, again perpendicular to each other. Then from these two conditions, we need to find out angle between A bar and B bar. This angle question mark. Angle between A bar and B bar is now our target. Yes, from the first condition, A bar plus 3B bar, dot product of 7A bar minus 5B bar is a 0 because already perpendicular. So I am writing this vector dot this vector equal to 0 directly. 7A square first term minus 5 A bar dot B bar means minus 5 AB cos theta. Then next to plus 7 into 3, 21. Again AB cos theta minus 15B square equal to 0 because dot product is 0. Yes, now 7A square minus 15B square minus 5 plus 21. So plus 16 AB cos theta equal to 0, equation number 1. Now next to A bar minus 4B bar dot 7A bar minus 2B bar, again 0 because again perpendicular. So then here 7A square minus 2AB cos theta minus 7 4 28 AB cos theta minus plus 8 to B square equal to 0. So here I am writing second hint 7A square minus 2 minus 28 minus 30. Yes, otherwise first to B square plus 8 to B square, then minus 30 AB cos theta equal to 0. This is equation number 2. Now our target is a theta. So now these two 7A square, here also 7A square. Simply now subtract 7A square cancel out. Minus 15 plus 8. That means again minus 23B square. Minus 23B square plus 30, 16, 46. 46 AB cos theta equal to 0. So then students here send this term to that side. Minus cancelled. 23 to 46. So therefore B square equal to 2AB cos theta. B square equal to 2AB cos theta. Yes, another hint, that is the 3. 2AB cos theta is a B square. Now this 2AB cos theta either here or here we can substitute. Yes, so students, 2AB cos theta here I am substituting. 2AB cos theta means here 8 into 2AB cos theta. 2AB cos theta plus B square. This is a 8 to B square. Minus 15 plus 8. That is minus 7. Minus 7B square. 7A square minus 7B square equal to 0. Then from this now we know A equal to B. Yes, students, A equal to B. Now A equal to B. A equal to B means B square, AB cancel. Then cos theta equal to 1 by 2. Then theta equal to, yes, cos theta 1 by 2 means 60 degrees. So students, now angle between A bar and B bar from these two conditions finally obtained as a 60 degrees. So 60 degrees is the answer. Take that. Yes, now A bar equal to I cap plus J cap plus K cap, and B bar equal to I cap minus J cap plus K cap. Now target is, yes students, here two vectors given A bar and then B bar. The target is component of A bar along B bar equal to question mark. Yes students, component of A bar along B bar is now target. But already students, we know from the resolution of a vector concept, component of A bar along B bar is nothing but A cos theta, right? Component of A bar along B bar is a cos theta. So our target is A cos theta question mark. But this A cos theta we can find out from A bar dot B bar divided by B. Because A bar dot B bar is a AB cos theta. Then BB cancel out, then you will get A cos theta again. This is component of A bar along B bar. So now A bar dot B bar by B means A bar dot B bar 1 into 1 minus 1 plus 1 divided by magnitude of only B bar, that is root 3, root over 1 square plus 1 square plus 1 square root 3. So this is 1 divided by root 3. This is A cos theta. A cos theta. Component of A bar along B bar is A cos theta. A cos theta is a 1 by root 3. But students, here one more logic is there. Component of A bar means that the component to scalar component or maybe vector component also. Again, now two problems. Here what you calculated, only number means scalar component completed. Scalar component of A bar along B bar completed. Suppose same question here, vector component of A bar along B bar equal to question mark. Yes, scalar component completed. Now vector component. Along B bar means direction is a B bar direction, right? So that's why now here answer 1 by root 3. This is the magnitude of vector component of A bar along B bar. Magnitude, okay. Now direction required because they ask vector component. Only direction who will provide? Unit vector will provide. Without changing magnitude, only direction will provided by the unit vector because unit vector magnitude is a 1. So that's why now vector component of A bar along B bar. Component of A bar along B bar already we know. Now we need only direction. Which direction? Along B bar. Along B bar means B cap. B cap means unit vector parallel to B bar. That is the representation of B cap. But any unit vector, how you find out? Vector divided by its magnitude is a unit vector. So that's why now B cap 1 by root 3 into B bar. B cap means B bar divided by B. B bar. What is B bar? I cap minus J cap plus K cap divided by root 3. And what is the modulus of B bar? Root over again root. So root 3 means that is 3. Final answer I cap minus J cap plus K cap divided by. So students, here component means now two meanings there. Scalar component of A bar along B bar or vector component of A bar along B bar. Vector component of A bar along B bar means this magnitude into direction along B bar. Direction along B bar represented with B cap. So B cap. That's it. Come and take this now, both scalar component and also vector component. Yes, students ready? Yes, in this now one more problem. Vector component of A bar along B bar, okay, just now completed. Suppose vector component of A bar perpendicular to B bar, how much? Perpendicular to B bar. So along B bar, okay. Now perpendicular to B bar. Yes, how to find means very simple. Vector A bar, I am writing parallel component plus perpendicular component. So this vector A bar, suppose now this is A bar, this is B bar. This A bar now we are resolving. One component parallel to B bar means this is A parallel. Another component A perpendicular. So what is the meaning of this? Vector component of A bar parallel to B bar. This meaning is vector component of A bar perpendicular to B bar. Yes, now these two components addition is nothing but A, again this vector. Yes, in this, students, A bar we know, A parallel, yes, this also we know. Now your target is A perpendicular, so that's why A perpendicular, that is a perpendicular to B bar. A bar minus A parallel bar. Now vector subtraction we know, A bar, this is 1 minus 1 by 3. 1 minus 1 by 3, 2 by 3. 2 by 3 I cap 1 minus of, because here minus is, that means 1 plus 1 by 3, 4 by 3. So plus 4 by 3 J cap. Next 1 minus 1 by 3. Again 2 by 3 K cap. This is, yes, so students, two vectors given. Find the scalar component of one vector along another vector, very simple. This is A cos theta, A bar dot B bar by B, yes, over problem. But instead of asking scalar component, suppose examiner vector component suppose asked. Vector component of A bar along B bar. Already we know magnitude. Only direction provided by unit vector. So this is the unit vector. Then later this small simplification. Then next to vector A bar, we can write A parallel plus A perpendicular. Our target is A perpendicular. Yes, A perpendicular is A bar minus A parallel bar, because we know A bar and also A parallel. Yes, simplify. Yes, please write that. Yes, students, now problem. Two vectors given A bar and B bar. Now the target is unit vector perpendicular to both A bar and B bar. Unit vector perpendicular to both A bar and B bar. Yes, our target is one unit vector and it is perpendicular to both A bar and B bar. So this type of vector we get from the vector product. Yes, because vector product A bar cross B bar, vector product of A bar and B bar, that is A bar cross B bar. This vector is perpendicular to both A bar and B bar. Yesterday clearly completed how to take plane, direction, angles, everything over. So now A bar cross B bar is perpendicular to both A bar and B bar. But A bar cross B bar is not a unit vector, that is general vector. But target is unit vector. How to find any unit vector? Any vector, divide its magnitude. So whatever may be the given vector, we need to divide with its magnitude. Then you will get now unit vector. So same now unit vector along A bar cross B bar. So that is A bar cross B bar divided by modulus of A bar cross B bar is nothing but unit vector. This unit vector is perpendicular to both A bar and B bar. So our target is A bar cross B bar by modulus of A bar cross B bar. Now A bar cross B bar, now I am finding from this. A bar cross B bar. I cap, J cap, K cap, A bar, 2, -1, 2, B bar, 3, 2, and then 3. Yes, first I cap, -1, 3, -3, -4, minus J cap, 2 into 3, that is 6, -6, 0 that is, plus K cap, 2 into 2, 4, minus, that is plus, yes, students, -3, -4, -7 I cap is 0, means no Y cap, no Y component, plus 7 K cap. This is only A bar cross B bar. But we need now unit vector divided. So what is the modulus of A bar cross B bar? Modulus. Yes, students, root over 7 square plus 7 square means 7 root 2. That is the magnitude of A bar cross B bar. Yes, now N cap equal to -7 I cap plus 7 K cap divided by 7 root 2. Yes, 7 already cancelled. Minus I cap by root 2 plus K cap by root. So this is minus I cap by root 2 plus K cap by root 2 is unit vector perpendicular to both A bar and B bar. Both A bar and B bar. So students, on dot product and vector product, more practice questions now complete.